season of NAASCU, or match number 3, Team Manuel Luis Quezon University Stallions going up against the AMA University Kings. It's now time to meet the starters of both teams. First, from the MLQU Stallions. At point guard, number 12, Joshua Nicolas. Shooting guard, number 28, Jaime Jose Loriente. Center, number 18, Promise Onvigeri. At forward, number 24, Miguel Alimasa. And the other forward, number 25, Sam Peralta. Head coach of the Stallions is Rain Carpio. And now let's welcome your AMA University Kings. Point guard number 12, J.R. De La Rosa. Shooting guard number 25, Mark Hoxson. At center, number 19, Thomas Pangilinan. Forward number 27, Jasper Longalong. And the other forward, number 16, Carl Tukim. Leading the Kings is Mark Herrera. Our officials for this game are Ian Borbe, Rodel Lamprea, and Lucio De La Torre.
And hello again, basketball fans. You're just in time to join us for the tip-off of our main game today of NAASCU Season 20 opening. It's going to be a good one. The Manuel L. Quezon University Stallions against the AMA University Kings. That's right. They are now called the Kings. And we'll tell you more about that as this game progresses. Meanwhile, first possession is with the Stallions. And a steal. Great defense early by the Kings. And that's the first basket of AMA as the Kings. First basket by Hoxson. And look at that, early on, the pressure defense applied by the Kings. Peralta. And it's nice to see that Sam Peralta is back. Of course, talking about the Stallions, this team, they submitted 12 names. And of those 12 names, 8 are returnees from the 2019 season. So you can say that among all the teams that are participating in this tournament, it is the Stallions of MLQU that is the most intact. They have, or you can say that 75% of the team is from 2019 is back. And they are not, and not just 75% of the team, but the team has also reinforced themselves. And we'll talk about that once they get the ball. Meanwhile, AMA in possession. We are tied at 2-all. De La Rosa. Of course, De La Rosa is a known shooter. But gives it to the corner, Longalong. This is Jasper Longalong. Back to De La Rosa. De La Rosa. Oh, what a great extra pass. Unselfish, but unable to complete. Are the Kings. Triggers a fast break by the Stallions. Stallions now on the gallop. Corner three on the way. Yes! So James Llorente with a triple. Stallions are on top, 5-2. Possibly even more after this defensive stop. Llorente. And Llorente is fouled. It's against number 12, J.R. De La Rosa. So we have a quick substitution here by Coach Mark Herrera. Number 22, Reed Bucklig will go into the ball game. Peralta to Alimasa. Again, Alimasa, one of the 8 returnees. 3 on the way. Oh! Second triple in the game now for James Llorente. What will AMA do in response? Oh, last touch on the King. So after scoring the first basket, AMA has now allowed MLQU to score 8 unanswered points, highlighted by 2 triples from James Llorente. Llorente now Kick out. They will move closer. One-hander. Yes. Oh, Joshua Nicolas with the two. All right, Baklig has it. Says play number three. What is play number three? They will execute a double screen at the high post to the corner. Back to Baklig. Baklig. Baklig ran into the defense of a promise on Yagiri, the new foreign student of the Stallions. And he gives the team much needed size. Oh, they forced the shot. Ball down with Peralta. No. Onyegiri. No. Peralta still. But look at that. That's three offensive rebounds in that sequence for the Stallions. No. Unable to complete the layup. Deep. Ball tap. It's with the Kings. And they will reset now. Baklig. They move the ball around. Three on the way. Yes. Hawkson. Mark Hawkson. And they really needed that three-point shot. They should not allow the Stallions to pull away further. Llorente wants it back, short. Long rebound now, called it by Baklig. Baklig will attack. Baklig, no. Trail job. Extra pass. No! And the rebound now is by Nicolas. Nicolas now will take it easy. Takes a look at their bench. And now Longalog will come back after a brief rest. He was part of the starting five. Alimasa, cross court, Llorente, Nicolas, and travel on Nicolas. Longalong will return after a brief rest. Of course, Longalong is the son of a former NBA and PBA professional player, Jun Longalong, who I understand will be watching this Monday. So I hope to see you soon, Jun. Think about it. I started covering the father, and now I'm covering the son. That's how long it has been. But okay, I'll tell you, I did not cover Mark Herrera when he was playing. I think I was also a student at that time. Of course, Coach Mark Herrera, a player. Well, what a coincidence! Coach Mark Herrera started playing varsity ball for Manuel Quezon University before he transferred to the University of the East. Yes, so that's the connection there. At the line, this is the new exchange student of the Stallions. This is Promise Onyegiri. And let's hope that he lives up to his name. His name is Promise, so probably a very promising player. Meanwhile, Onyegiri will sit down and we'll see now the first action of Heaven Julian. Of course, Julian, we remember him. He was a rookie back in 2009. That showed a lot of potential. Hawkson now with his second basket. Peralta from 15 feet. Too strong. And Julian battling for it. It will go the way of the Kings. Oh, so you look at the size of Julian. No, before Julian came in, it was basically Sam Peralta who was standing the inside for the Stallions 2018 season. But now Peralta, they were able to recruit some bigs to help him out, and that will allow Peralta to slide down to the power forward spot instead of playing center. Meanwhile, Hawkson with his sixth point of the game, or make that seventh. Yeah, sixth or seventh point of the game. We are tied at 11 all. Nicolas from 15 feet, no. Peralta with the big rebound. It's with the Kings. Kings now on the attack. Baklig to the cutter. 15 feet jumper is good. Joshua Villamore now announcing his presence with that shot. Miguel Gula is in the game. cross-court pass to Nicolas, to Peralta at the post. Peralta with the hook shot. No. All right, it's with Longalong. Longalong. Faking. Longalong. No. And battle for the ball. It's won by the Stallions. Llorente now. Llorente has 2 3-point shots in the game. Llorente will drive this time and he draws the foul. Oh no, it's an offensive foul. It's an offensive foul. So we have a warning here to be issued to Coach Mark Herrera for complaining and also entering the court. It's a defensive foul on Heaven Julian or Sean Heaven Julian. Meanwhile, Coach Rain Carpio will bring back Alimasa, Clyde Fabula, and another player. We did not see him. There's 3 new players here. Oh, what a block by Julian. But it's a foul. Foul though is on Hermoso. And first free throw is good for Joshua Villamore. Second one coming for Villamore. Oh, split. Stallions now on the offensive. Good defense here by AMA, forcing the preventing the ball from moving closer to the goal. Ofiasa will check in for the first time, and also Alvin Fuentes. Cross court. 3-pointer on the way. Good line. Miss Julian with the rebound, but stolen by Villamore. Villamore will ignite the fast break. Villamore with a finger roll. No. Good tail jumper of Yasa, but he could not control it. Ball will stay with the Kings. Kyle Tukib will check in for the first time to replace Villamore. So good stint on the floor by Villamore. Quality minutes. Julian with a rebound. Helmoso. Bounce pass. Baseline spin. No good. Back to Hermoso. Hermoso to the corner. Good defense here by AMA. Shot clock down to 9. Oh, what a block! But they keep it alive. No. And 2-minute warning. Hey, very fast, huh? Very fast 2-minute warning here. Meanwhile, the Stallions need this timeout. And that's our score, 14-11 in favor of the Kings of AMA. We'll be back after this commercial break. Stay with us for more of your 20th NAASCU. Welcome back to live action. Andy Servino here at courtside from the Nova Deci Convention Center in Novaliches for continuing action at the at the 20th NAASCU. Our game at hand. AMA, the team in red, they are on top, 40-11. But we have a turnover. The Stallions of Manuel El Quezon now on the attack. Fakes, no. Battle for the rebound, won by the Stallions. Ball tap. It's now with the Kings of AMA. And they force the turnover. Alimasa to the cutter. Extra pass underneath. Blows in their face. Stallions keeping it alive. What a good job pass to Promise. Promise Onyegiri with the 2 points. Very unselfish basketball. Good recognition on the part of MLQU. Oh, and a block there by Promise. So far, so good. Promise living up to his name as a very promising player. Great potential for this big young man. Oh! Miguel Alimasa this time. His turn to punch at a 3-point shot. Lead now is with the Stallions, 16 to 14. Let's see how AMA will react. 35 seconds left. Longalong for 3. Good line, but a miss. Rebound of Yasa. And Ofyasa gets entangled with Onyegiri. And did I hear that right? It is the fourth. Oh no, that's the fourth team foul on the Stallions. Onyegiri has only one foul on Onyegiri. Okay. So Ofyasa unsuccessful with the second free throw. So the Stallions hanging on to a 1 point lead, 16 to 15. Alimasa gave them the lead with that 3-point shot to the corner, and oh, Hermosa could not handle it. So a news player coming in for AMA. Oh wait, Baklig to Yambao. Shot clock, game clock down to 1. They have to fire. Oh yes! And JC Yambao beating the first quarter buzzer with a triple, and that restores the lead to AMA 80 to 16. And we'll be back for the exciting second quarter. You wouldn't want to miss that. Stay with us for more of day one of the 20th NAASCU. And welcome back, basketball fans. So just in time to join us for the start of the second quarter of this exciting, that's right, exciting game. Only 2 points separating the two squads. AMA Kings enjoying the lead, 18 to 16 over the Manuel El Quezon University Stallions. And we're just clearing some things before we begin hostilities here in the second quarter. See at the lower portion of your screen, Coach Mark Herrera. Of course, his counterpart at the Stallions, Coach Rain Carpio. So it's going to be AMA ball. And if you just joined us, JC Yambao beat the first quarter horn with a 3-point shot. That's why the lead is back with AMA 18 to 16. So that will now mark the official start of our second quarter. We are now underway here for quarter number 2. And Yambao hoping to make it back to back. And Onyegiri could not save it. He goes out of bounds. 14 on the shot clock here for the Kings. They whip it to the baseline. And Reyes, this is Mark Reyes, could not complete it. So chance here for MLQU to either tie or go ahead. Alimasa using the penalty screen. Nicolas, kept it by the defense. Peralta. Oh, yes! And Peralta asserting his presence underneath. He is easily the most reliable. He is the best big man right now of Coach Rain Carpio and the Stallions. Three bomb, no! And it's recovered. Referee says it's gonna be the Kings ball. We are tied at 18 all. Reyes will sit down. 11 on the shot clock here for AMA. De La Rosa, nice line. No, rebound. Oh, what an authoritative rebound by Samuel Peralta. All right, they survey the field. Peralta with the high screen. Nicolas, three on the way, short. Peralta is there to clean it up. No, Onyegiri, and he could not handle it. It will go the way of the Kings. De La Rosa will use the screen. De La Rosa kick out. They move closer. Drop pass. Back to De La Rosa. No. And rebound won by the Stallions. Llorente. Top of the key. Peralta again with another screen. They force it. Peralta. Offensive rebound. Peralta is fouled. And you know the presence in the game of a big like Promise Onyegiri, and on the bench, uh, Sean Heaven Julian. Again, Samuel Peralta, I believe, is really more effective as a power forward. And like what I said, 3 years ago or 4 years ago, 2018 season, before the arrival of Julian last season, and I mean 2019 and Promise this year, Peralta, circa 2018, was really forced to play center because he was by default the tallest player on the team. Long bomb, good line, but rebound here by Promise. Llorente. Llorente has two three-point shots in the game. Looking for a third, possibly. Back to Llorente. Oh, inside to Peralta with a hook shot. And a foul. Foul will be on number 19. Thomas Pangilinan. And I understand Thomas is a balikbayan from Italy. Of course, born of Filipino parents. And now he has come home to play varsity basketball for the AMA Kings. So good free throws there by Peralta. Stallions now on top by 3 points, 21 to 18. Baklig to Longalong. Longalong. A good defense by the Stallions. They bothered Longalong's path to the basket. That's why he lost control. Now possession arrow points in favor of the Stallions. Alimasa now will sit down. So Clyde Fabula will do the inbound to Nicolas. Nicolas will use the Peralta screen. Nicolas jumper. No. Stallions, I mean Kings now on the attack. They backtrack a bit. Good defense by the Stallions. Baklig, one-hander. No, it does not get the lucky bounce. Baklig recovers to Lungalong. Baseline. Yes, got the 2 points for Carl Tukib. So Carl Tukib introducing himself with that beautiful move. Onyegiri to Nicolas Peralta. Peralta likes to play face basket, but does not convert. It's with Promise. Promise! Oh, traveling. Okay, the error there was Onyegiri. He still dribbled the ball. Now, he is already the tallest player on the court right now. And he should realize that as the tallest player, he should just, bring the ball to at least his chest level and protect it with his arms. No, the fact that he dribbled the ball allowed the smaller players of AMA to at least bother him or break up the play. Backleg using the screen. Cross court. Back to Backleg to Longalong. Longalong one-hander. No. Rebound controlled by Hawkson. It's a 24-second violation for the Kings. Good defense there by the Stallions. Now let's see if they can score off this turnover. And yes, and to answer the question of Coach Mark, yes, the ball did not hit the ring, Coach. Nicolas! No! Rebound, Hawkson. Quickly now, Longalong. Longalong will fire. No! Battle for the rebound. Won by Peralta. Nicolas quickly to James Llorente. Llorente. And Llorente is fouled by Baclig. Gubot and De La Rosa will go back. So you can see that Coach Herrera is constantly shuffling his players. He always makes sure that there are fresh legs on the floor to sustain AMA's running game. And that is an advantage when you have a young crew. Most of these players are basically like 1 or 2 years removed from senior high school. This is a very, young team here, the AMA Kings. Meanwhile, Fabula with the 2 points. No good. It's with Llorente. Llorente says, all right, he'll wait for his teammates. Being hounded by the defense. Somebody needs to help him. Julian with the screen. Llorente is open. Julian with the offensive rebound. Julian. Oh, yes! And Sean Heaven Julian is simply heaven for the Stallions. I mean, we said in 2019, he was like his name. He was sent by heaven to the Stallions. I mean, what a pickup here by MOQU. And in the 3 years since, Julian has really improved. Meanwhile, John Dave of Yaza will report back. So again, the constant shuffling of players by Coach Mike Herrera, he wants to sustain their running game. And he also knows that the Stallions, they only have 12 active players on their roster. So for sure, he wants to take advantage of that. And since there's only 12 players for the Stallions, that will mean heavier minutes for the rotation of Coach Carpio. So it will mean a question now of conditioning for the Stallions. So can they sustain or play heavy minutes considering their short rotation? De La Rosa. Of course, speaking about conditioning, I know for a fact that a lot of these young men, during the interval between the last NAASCU in 2019 and even when we started our lockdown in March of 2020, they have found ways. And I know for a fact because I've seen them on social media, they found ways to stay in shape. Some of them conduct online workouts as a team. Some of them jog. They do some shooting if there's a court available. Hermoso to Alimasa. Instead, he dumps it inside to Julian. Julian is triple teamed. Somebody's open. They give it to Peralta. Peralta scooping shot. Nope. It's still. Oh, yes! Gina Hermoso at the right place and at the right time for the putback. Meanwhile, De La Rosa with a response. Falls on Hermoso. Miguel Gula will report back. So at the line, J.R. De La Rosa. So far we have yet to see the patented shooting of De La Rosa. We know that De La Rosa, his calling card is shooting. He's a very good shooter. Oh, hesitation, almost a 8-second violation there. Bounce pass to Peralta. Peralta, oh, no, short. Almost a short 2 points for Samuel. De La Rosa, and the pass is too strong for Ofiaza. So a chance here for MLQU to pass their lead with 2:25 left in the first half. AMA in the penalty. This is one thing that the Stallions could exploit. Stallions with only two. Take note, only two team fouls for MLQU. Whoa! Miguel Gula with the 2 points. De La Rosa using the high screen of Ofiaza. Gobot back to Ofiaza. 2-minute warning for the first half. Ofiaza short, recovered by the Kings, and it will go out. Still in favor of AMA. Felipe Chavez will come in, and also Longalong. 10 on the shot clock here for AMA. Longalong to the post, back to Longalong. Backleg sees the opening, challenges the defense, it kicks it out. Shot on the way, no, but a putback by Gubot. Gubot at the right place at the right time for the 2 points. Peralta now. Now they'll go for the half court set. Let's see how will this unfold. Screening to free the ball carrier. Three-pointer by Gula. No. And last touch on. Oh, last touch on a red shirt. So lucky break here for the Stallions. They have 12 seconds to shoot. And a minute and 5 left in the first half. Hermoso. Leaner. No. Oh, good offensive rebound and a foul drawn by Miguel Gula. So Gula's been very active as of late. And the foul is on Thomas Pangilinan. So at the line, Miguel Gula. And you can see from our view, you can see it of course. You can see that Gula is shooting the ball from I believe 16 or 17 feet. No, he does not square his shoes on the line. So he's shooting from beyond 15 feet. But it goes in, so we're not complaining. As long as it goes in, no complaints. Backleg, the pass could not be controlled by Gubot, so they'll recycle now. Longalong will attack, and Longalong is fouled, and I guess he has borrowed a page from his old man, June. Of course, June Longalong, a standout for the professional NBA Manila Metro Stars, and then transferring to the PBA Talk and Text. Of course, his son Jasper, who's at the line right now, hopes to follow in his dad's footsteps one day and play professional basketball. But of course, he will have to finish his studies first here at AMA. And these are very lucky young men. They get to study for free in a good school like AMA. Foul is on number 17, Jopi Ventura, one of the four rookies of the Stallions. At the line, this is Felipe Chavez. And, oh, first one is a miss. Well, I don't know. It's really tough to say opening day jitters because, coaches will always say, why are you missing your free throws? It's still 15 feet. It's still 15 feet away. The hoop is still 10 feet high, just like in our school gym. So why miss? There's nothing different from the rim and the court here. So with 29.6 seconds left, the AMA Kings will call a timeout, and we'll be back for the balance of the first half. And stay with us for more of your NAASCU Season 20. And that's the end of the huddle of Coach Mark Herrera and the AMA University Kings. So 14 on the shot clock here for AMA. Baseline inbound by Baklig. Oh, but it's stepped away. Stolen by the Stallions. Bounce pass inside. Extra pass. Llorente is blocked. Okay, so no more shot clock. Game clock says 19 seconds. Last shot time here for the Kings. Long. Oh, nice move. Everything but the shot. Oh, another miss. Last shot time here. Let's see. Oh, yes. And Hermoso just in time to beat the halftime horn. And at halftime, it's a 5-point lead for Hermoso and his Manuel El Quezon University Stallions. 33 to 28 over the AMA University Kings. We'll be back with the second half of action. You wouldn't want to miss that. Stay with us for more of NAASCU Season 20. This is opening day. And welcome back, basketball fans. You're just in time to join us for the start of the second half, the third quarter of this very well played game between the AMA Kings and the Manuel L. Quezon University Stars. We have a loose shoe on the floor, right? And that belongs to who's? Let's see. Oh, that shoe belongs to number 11, Felipe Chavez. So we have a loose shoe to begin the third quarter. 5 point lead here by the Stallions. Let's crunch some numbers from that first half. Oh, but before that, this is exactly the way Llorente started the game. He started with back-to-back three-point shots, and now this is the third triple of James Llorente. Let's crunch some numbers. Of course, all the three-point shots. Well, check that. Before that shot, MLQU shooting 3 out of 9 from 3 point distance compared to 2 out of 9 for AMA. Shooting clip, well, our score was quite low, so we're not surprised that the Stallions shot 31% and the AMA Kings shot even lower, 28% from the field in that first half. And the combination of Peralta, Julian, and Onyegiri simply out-rebounding the Kings 30 to 23. Llorente. He has the hot hand right now with three three-point shots. Of course, of the four three-point shots of the Stallions, three of those belong to James Llorente. The other triple, courtesy of Miguel Alimasa. A spin move, but too much spin, and the rebound is controlled and traveling. Oh yes, good defense, a good defense there on the part of the Kings. So now I will explain why did the AMA for the longest time, they were known as the AMA Titans. Why did they change their moniker to the Kings? Well, Kings is in homage to their to the school founder, Dr. Amable King Aguiluz V. Okay, so that's the nickname of Dr. Aguiluz. Dr. Amable Aguiluz V is King. So they've decided to adopt the moniker of King for their basketball team, but also all their athletic teams in honor of the school founder, Dr. Amable Aguiluz V, or King, to his friends. Onyegiri is fouled. And this is one thing that the Stallions must exploit. Okay, it's a given. They have a short rotation. They only have 12 players. They will expect them to play heavy minutes, but the big advantage of the Stallions is their height. Okay, they have the luxury of playing playing together. Their twin tower combination of the man on the line right now, Promise Onyegiri, and of course their rebounding machine Samuel Peralta. And then coming off the bench is the young big man Sean Heaven Julian. Meanwhile, De La Rosa with a receives a public display of rejection, but it's going to be a foul. First foul on Miguel Alimasa at the line. J.R. De La Rosa. First one is good for JR. Second one coming. Of course, we have yet to see JR shoot points in a row. Of course, he is very known in the past for stringing points. Llorente using the pen out the screen for three. Too strong. Whoop! Oh, wow, we saw that. We saw that. We saw Longalong simply grab the shorts of Onyegiri. It's a good thing that the shorts of Onyegiri stayed there. All right, chance here for the Stars for the tap. Oh, good save. But they run out of space. And referee says it's going to be AMA ball. Last touch on James Llorente. So baseline inbound here for Felipe Chavez. Longalong finds an open teammate. No, and Onyegiri with a big rebound. Llorente. Llorente calls play number three. Peralta. Three on the way. Nice line. No. Recovered by Alimasa. Alimasa from 15 feet. No good. Onyegiri. And last touch on a red shirt. So this is a very, the presence alone of Onyegiri has really, changed the makeup of this Stallions quintet. This is very different from the team that played in 2019. Longalong recovers. Longalong for three. No. Llorente now. Llorente will attack. Good trail job. Oh, but Alimasa could not control it. It's with the Kings. Kings now. De La Rosa. Yes. Coach Ray Carpio wants to stop the momentum of the Kings. He calls a timeout. And we'll be back for the rest of this third quarter. You are watching opening day of NAASCU Season 20. Oh no. And welcome back. Score reads 38 to 33. This Cervino here at the Novadeci Convention Center in Novaliches, Quezon City. We got a good one here. It's the AMA Kings against the MLQU Stallions. Peralta to Alimasa. Alimasa. Onyegi. Oh, great anticipation. And a frustration foul there. You can say more of a frustration foul by Promise. No, after losing the ball, out of frustration, he just gives up the foul. But again, you can say also a good foul by Promise. No, it prevented the Kings from igniting a fast break. So Onyegiri will sit down. This is a chance for AMA. No, as long as Onyegiri is sitting down, they should take advantage of that. Inside. Pangilinan, extra pass. No good. And Peralta with another power rebound. He was a clear out. Llorente to the corner. Peralta. Good line. Too strong. And ball tap. Out of bounds in favor of the Stallions. Meanwhile, Reyes will come back. So again, Coach Mark Herrera continuing to put in fresh legs, so making sure that once he sees a player tiring, he sits down. De La Rosa does not get tired, and he scores 2 points. Yeah, De La Rosa does not tire easily. Nicolas too strong, and foul, obvious foul there by Fabila. Okay, Gula will go back into the ball game. Gula had quality minutes in that first half. Of course, checking the leading scorers, Llorente with 9 points all from the three-point line, and it's De La Rosa showing the way for AMA with 10 points. But De La Rosa, ball goes out of bounds. Last touch on a white shirt. JC Yambao will re-enter the game. And Yambao is, you remember Yambao, he unleashed a buzzer beater triple to win the first quarter. Of course, the first quarter ended 18 to 16, thanks of course to that triple by Yambao. De La Rosa, no, and it's a shot clock violation. Baklig will come in, he will replace De La Rosa. Okay, they receive MLQU. Applying backcourt pressure are the Kings. Llorente to Nicolas. Nicolas looking for a teammate. Cannot decide. They fire. Offensive rebound. It's with Llorente. Llorente. Oh, Llorente. And that's the first 2-point shot for Llorente. He had three triples error, so now 11 points for James Llorente. Air ball. But good offensive rebound there by Tukib. Carl Tukib. That's Carl with a K. Like Carl Malone, the mailman. And I guess you can say he is like Carl Malone. They play the same position. Power forward. Baklig to Yambao. Yambao against three defenders. Yambao with the circle shot. Blows in his face. It's now with Llorente. Llorente now. Why is he slowing it down? All right, they whip it across. Air ball. Yambao now with the rebound. Quickly. Tukib. Tukib against two defenders. Tukib loses the ball. And, well, I guess he should have waited for his trail man. Tukib, I think in that last sequence of Tukib, I could read his mind. He was probably trying to fish for a foul. And that's another good strategy. You know why? Like what I said, because of the shorter 12-man rotation of the Stallions, it is a good idea to challenge their defense to get them into foul trouble. And then not much subs on the bench for Coach Rain Carpio. He only has 8 substitutes compared to the full complement here for Coach Mark Herrera and the AMA Kings. Baklig, quickly. And they give it back to Baklig. Baklig, inside. Extra pass to Tukib. Tukib, no. And you have a whistle. Foul is on Gula. And more subs again for AMA. Alimasa will check back for Gula. So at the line, this is Thomas Pangilinan, our balikbayan from Italy. Of course, Thomas is easily one of the tallest, if not the tallest, player on the AMA Kings at 6'3". Llorente now will sit down. Well deserved rest. Of course, Llorente now the leading scorer for MOQU. Alimasa will cross the timeline. Hands it to Nicolas. Nicolas. They attack. Oh, they wanted to give it to Peralta, but well anticipated by the defense. Back leg! And back leg with the 2 points. Alimasa now. Stallions on the gallop. Peralta will wait for his teammates. Nicolas. Nicolas. 15 on the shot clock. And a offensive foul on Samuel Peralta. Yes, he nudged this man. He moved his hip and that's not allowed. Again, we've said this so many times. When you set a screen, freeze. Don't move an inch. Because any movement on your part will prompt the referees to call you for an offensive foul. Baklig with the hesitation to Lungalong. Lungalong, kick out, back to Baklig. Baklig slicing, no. Too much hesitation on the part of AMA. It's back with Baklig. Shot clock. Oh! And a lucky break. A lucky break here for the Kings. Only the third foul on Onyegiri. And that will send Thomas Pangilinan to the line. Of course, that foul by Promise, it came just a tad short before the shot clock could sound. So lucky break here for Thomas and the Kings. And good free throw there by Thomas. AMA now on top, 42 to 40. Three fouls now on Hawkson. So Coach Head has no choice but to rest him. And at the same time, Hawkson is given a warning for unsportsmanlike behavior. De La Rosa comes back. Alimasa. Nicolas. Cross court to Alimasa. Alimasa. Stallions taking their sweet time. Shot clock is now to 13. Alimasa. He hit one earlier. Oh, yes! That is the second triple of the game for Miguel Alimasa. Baklig to Lungalong. Tukib, baseline. Tukib, kick out. Baklig, faking. Using the high screen. Baklig, one-hander, no. Ball tap. It's won by the Stallions. Nicolas will wait for his teammates. Hermoso, back to Nicolas. Promise, asking for it. Nicolas will use the fabulous screen. They give it down to Promise at the post. 1 second. Promise has to fire. Hits the ring. Oh, yes. It hit the ring. It will reset. Promise with a spin. Oh, too much spin. Pangilinan to oh, that was a hard foul. That was a hard foul on De La Rosa. And Alimasa was lucky there that the referees deemed that an ordinary foul. But that was a hard hit that De La Rosa took. So at the line, J.R. De La Rosa, the leading scorer in the game for the AMA Kings with 10 points. Well, I'm checking that 12 points, but he misses. So his total stays at 12, but they keep the ball. Ball is with JR. A dozen points for De La Rosa. Baklig. Shot clock down to 2 seconds. Longalong! 3-pointer by Longalong. 47-43. 4-point lead. Alimasa! No! Onyegiri. So we have a big turnaround here by the AMA Kings. After 20 at halftime, they now lead by 1 after the third quarter, 44 to 43. Definitely the fourth and deciding quarter will be an exciting one. We'll bring that to you after this commercial break. Stay with us. You are watching opening day of NAASCU Season 20. Yung parang sa ano ba, sa UA, like for example sa UAP, sa press room, ayoko nagkakalat, ayoko na magdagdag sa kalat, so nagdala ako ng sariling baso. 'Di ba? Sayang. Oo, sayang yung styro lang. Puta basura lang, yung kalat-kalat lang. Problema, di nga ginagaya eh. Mali. Eh, ano ba? Alam mo yun yung kape? Imbes na isang tasa, kinukuha dalawang tasa. Oo, eh, puta nasasayang lang. So an air ball here by Tukib. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. And it's good. 4-point lead now for AMA, 50 to 46. 7 minutes and change left before we crown our winner. Of course, they will join our other opening day winners. If you're joining us only now, we'll recap the other results. Meanwhile, Onyegiri with the basket. In our opening game, defending champion St. Clair, winners over the PCU Dolphins 69 to 60. John Edsel Ross, our best player. And then in our second game, Our Lady of Fatima, routing the TUP Greyhawks 62-39. Marvel Jimenez, our best player. Who will be the best player this game? We'll find out in about 6 basketball minutes. Peralta keeping the Stallions within striking distance. Third foul on Nicolas, and he sits down. Coach Carpio, I guess, will preserve Nicolas for the final stretch. AMA now hanging on to this 2-point lead. It's with Longalong. Longalong from 15 feet. No. And they keep the ball alive. Tukib, no, like the hustle here on Carl Tukib, huh? Making a good account. Good first impression. Carl Tukib. Longalong. And a shot clock violation for AMA. Longalong will sit down. Alimasa will hand it over to Llorente. Oh, steal! Steal here by Chavez! Success! Nice steal and basket there by Felipe Chavez. Llorente to Alimasa, cross court to Peralta. Oh, Peralta, ball stolen. Another turnover by the Stallions. Now these turnovers are hurting them. It's picked up by Alimasa. They should take it easy. They should not rush things. Hermoso. Alimasa. Cross court to Llorente. Back to Llorente. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Taking too much time. Desperation heave. It hit the ring. And now the coaches of AMA saying, take it easy. Take it easy. De La Rosa. Kick out. Tukib. Chavez spin. Ah! What a block! What a block there by Onyegiri. De La Rosa will sit down. Baklig will go back in. But definitely we will see, that's for sure, we will see J.R. De La Rosa back. I'm sure about that. Jumper on the way. No. Rebound Alimasa. Llorente. Hermoso to Peralta. Alimasa. Onyegiri at the post. Onyegiri will spin. And like what I said, Onyegiri has to work on his moves like that. Baklig. They are hanging on to this 4-point lead. Not exactly the safest of leads, but it's still a lead. Tukib! No! And it's with Alimasa and the Stallions. Stallions now on the gallop. And Stallions will call a timeout. And we'll be back with the remaining 4 minutes of this ball game. Stay with us. You wouldn't want to miss that. You are watching opening day of NAASCU Season 20. We will have games again this Monday at the Nova Deci Convention Center. And we will have three games on tap. Our schedule this Monday is going to be, it'll start at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. End the run versus this same Manuel El Quezon Stallions. That's at 2 o'clock. And then at 3:30, Our Lady of Fatima versus the AMA Kings. And then at 5 o'clock, our main game, the PCU Dolphins. I mean, the St. Clair Saints, the defending champion, taking on the TUP Greyhawks. So again, three games this Monday at the Novadeci Convention Center. Llorente, AMA nursing this 4-point lead. It is not safe by any means. Llorente, good luck! And as I speak, the lead of AMA is down to one again. This will test the character of the Kings. How will they react to situations like this? Baklig to Chavez. Chavez baseline. Oh, steal! Chance now for the Stallions to grab the lead. Gula to Onyegiri. Onyegiri hook shot. No. Too deep. Shot clock says 11 seconds. Nicolas. Lean in. No. Peralta. Active hands. Who has it? It's with Nicolas. Nicolas. No. Onyegiri. What a wild sequence! We need to catch our breath. Coach Mark Hill and the Kings call a timeout, and we'll be back for more of this exciting ball game after these commercial reminders. The scoreboard reads 55-54, 1 point lead by the Manuel El Quezon University Stallions over the AMA University Kings at the Cervino here at the Novadeci Convention Center for the exciting final 2 minutes and change of this ball game to kick off hostilities in day one of the 20th season of your NAASCU. Of course, AMA, the 2006 NAASCU champions. And you can say that 16 years is too long a wait for them. They want to follow up their 2006 championship after 16 years. Meanwhile, Longalo for three. Ah, yes! Yes, yes, yes! What a triple by Longalo restores the lead to AMA 57-55. Big basket there by Jasper Longalong. Peralta attacks, no. And a big stop here for the Kings. Baklig, why is he slowing things down? They want to avoid mistakes at this juncture. And there you have it, the sound of the last 2 minutes. It's winning time at the NAASCU. Longalo is hacked. And we could hear that foul. That is a very hard foul on the forearm of Jasper Longalong. Four fouls on Promise. So he's now one foul away from disqualification. At the line, Jasper Longalong. He has scored 4 points in a row, but wow, what crucial points. What a time to come for Jasper Longalong. And I've said this so many times before, 5 points now for Longalong. It's not how many you score, it's when you score that counts more. And Longalong now with 12 points to share scoring honors with De La Rosa. Shot clock now down to 8 for MLQU. Llorente has to fire. Llorente, no! And another big rebound by Pangilinan. De La Rosa, again, taking his sweet time. As they say, haste makes waste. They want to avoid mistakes. Longalong for three. This will be big. No! And a foul on the rebound. Foul is on Carl Tupig. Yeah, Carl Tupig with the foul. So now the Stallions will call a timeout with 1 minute and 10 seconds left. And we'll be back with the balance of this contest. You are watching NAASCU Season 20. This is opening day. So 1 minute and 10 seconds left in this ball game. AMA hanging on to a 4-point lead, 59 to 55. But the team that's trailing, MOQU, in possession, Miguel Alimasa with a crucial inbound. This will be a crucial possession for AMA. This might just dictate their fortunes in this ball game. Alimasa to Peralta. Peralta! Oh, big miss! Chance now for AMA to pad their lead. We are now under 1 minute. Good defense here. But De La Rosa moves closer. Extra pass to Kim! Oh, he missed the gimme! But to Kim will shoot free throws. So at the line, Carl Tukib for two very important free throws. First one is good. Ups their lead to a 5, 60 to 55. Still not a safe lead. It's a two possession lead for AMA. Okay, it's still a two possession lead. The Stallions need to score here. No ifs or buts about it. They need to score in any shape or form. Nicolas inside against two defenders is blocked. Blocked by Pangilinan. Llorente. And with that, that triple by Llorente, he halves the lead. It's down to three again. So Coach Mark Herrera will call a timeout. I guess we'll hang on to the air for this final 25.9 seconds. So the important reminder for sure for AMA is they have to take care of the inbound. They need a good inbound. A turnover at this point will be very critical, and it might just open the door again for the Stallions. So again, first things first, you need a good inbound. Now, on the part of the Stallions, Coach Carpio might remind his players to play honest defense and avoid the foul. Because as shown on our scoreboard, the Stallions are now in the penalty. And look at this, huh? The Kings, they only have two fouls, two team fouls, so they have many fouls to give. The Kings can just foul away to stall the offense of the Stallions. So now this will be a very important rebound for Yambao. So he puts it in play, and Yambao escapes. Oh, what a turnover! A turnover! The door is open again for the Stallions. It's with Llorente. Llorente, step back. Oh, Peralta! There's a foul. A foul is called. Uh-oh. Onyegiri will come back in. So Peralta was attempting a three-point shot. A foul was called. So it away from the ball. So it will only mean two free throws. Only two free throws for Peralta, not three. First one is good. 2 points separating these two schools. Peralta has to make this to make it a 1 point game, and they will play the percentages. He misses. Oh, he wanted to miss, but Peralta with a premature entry. He crossed the line. He crossed the 15-foot line before the ball could hit the ring. So it's an automatic violation. So Peralta, we saw his intention. He wanted to miss, get the offensive rebound, and possibly either tie the game with a putback or kick it out for the potential game winner. So the coaching staff of the Stallions claiming that the ball hit the ring before Peralta crossed the line for the offensive rebound. So we'll see, and that could just be a big factor as to who will win this game. Again, no, we saw the intention there of Samuel Peralta.